a night where he has a triple-double and helps us, beat another Western Conference contender. Just a hell of a performance by him tonight. Can we take questions now?
All right, Mike Trudeau.
Hey, Frank. AD just said that you got into the players a little bit at halftime and seemed focused on defense. Just wondered if you could share what your message was and how you saw that impact things in the second half.
I don't know. Did I just lose you guys?
Yeah. You did.
I can still hear and see you guys on this side.
Okay, hold on one moment because we can't see you. It's okay, we'll get it.
I can start answering.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it was more like a lot of it than a little bit. I was very unhappy with how we played and our energy in the first half, and we started seeing that a little bit towards the end of our trip. Just not playing with the hard motor. I thought some things we were doing defensively were okay, but we had the ability to ratchet it up. I knew that was in there for us, but we weren't playing with any offensive pace. We weren't, quite frankly, just weren't playing hard enough on that side of the ball. And when we put our minds to it, this team can do great things. We reminded them that we outscored New Orleans 80-40 over a stretch in that game. Once we put our mind to it, and that's what we needed to do tonight. And we were able to basically double the scoring in the second half with a 68-35 second half. Against the fourth best team in the West currently and a contender in the West, quite frankly. So, we did it against a great opponent, and it was a heck of a second half for us.
Frank, you had 40 points in the paint in the second half. How much of that is connected with defense and running and transition and just the whole product versus guys, THD, LeBron, et cetera, just getting to the rim when they want it?
A little both, but the pace, right? The pace is when we're at our best, and the defensive energy creates the pace on the offensive side of the ball, and they both work together. And when we're able to get out, and we had 25 fast break points, so that's where a lot of the points in the paint came. But we were just aggressive in a serve attacking the rim.
Dave?
Frank, you opened up your post-game remarks to us with a statement about LeBron's accomplishments, which isn't something you normally do. Do you think tonight was a reminder or a statement or whatever you want to say about his standing in the league, especially considering the showing against a guy like Jokic who's gotten some MVP buzz through this quarter of the season mark so far?
Well, I just think he continues to prove himself as the best player in the league. It's clear to me and my coaching staff and our organization, and I think nights like this just demonstrate that. I think it's worth mentioning how well he's shooting the ball from the perimeter, which is really remarkable for someone in his 18th year to continue to try to grow and add to his game and experience this type of evolution where he's beating teams over the top on a regular basis. It's really creating problems for defenses, creating a lot of wins for us, and just a testament to him. With the
more at will, but we needed to get some stops, and coach got on us at halftime about our energy and our pace. Energy on the defensive end, our pace on the offensive end, and guys talked in the locker room, and we were able to come out in that third quarter and hold them to 17 points while playing, scoring 37 points. So our pace was really good coming out of halftime.
Eddie, what did you see from Schroeder? And I know we can focus in part on that play where he hit the floor twice with the dive, but just on both sides of the floor, what did you see from Dennis tonight?
He made some big shots. He made some big plays. I think it started with the hustle play. Gave everybody energy back up. He hit 2 big-time threes. Could have been 3. I bad pass to him in the corner, went out of bounds. He was wide open, but he's making big plays for us. He's picking up 94 feet. He's everywhere. His hands are on the ball. He's finding the right guys on the offensive end. So he's doing everything for us.
Dave?
AD, Jokic came into the night getting so much credit. You gave it to him yesterday, rightfully so. One of the better assist guys in the league this year. In the context of that, what's it like seeing LeBron do his thing, particularly his passing tonight, some of the assists he was able to collect?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great passer. He found some guys on some great passes tonight. Guys made shots for him. But he's always, he's always looking to make the right pass and the right play. And guys going to double team him, he's going to find the right guy. And if not, then he's going to score the basketball. So he made some good passes tonight, which he does every night. And tonight we were able to knock down shots for him.
Bill?
How much credit do you give Aylin in that run you guys had again in the third and early in the fourth? And then, as a second to that, how has he earned the trust of this really veteran team?
Yeah, man, a lot of credit goes to him. I mean, he came in doing good things defensively, scoring the basketball on the offensive end, making the right plays, and we trust him. I know he's young, but he wants to be, in a game when it's crunch time. We can throw him in a game at any point, and he's going to make plays for us. He's a young player who wants to learn, who wants to get better, and I think the only way you can do that is with experience. And he goes in, he's not afraid of anyone, heart of a lion. He was on a championship team last year, so he know what it takes, and I think it was good for him just to be around, even though he didn't get that much playing time last year, but just being around it and knowing, being around all the veterans and all the guys, he knows what we expect from him, and he comes and bring it every single night.
Dan?
Hey, Dave, when you say you guys talked at halftime and Frank got after you a little bit, is it how calm were the talk about? Is it were guys pretty frustrated, or was it kind of a calm and confident sort of locker room?
No, Coach jumped on us a little bit. Like I said, about our energy. It wasn't good enough. We know coming back from a long trip, that first game is always tough, but we wasn't trying to buy into it, and he didn't want us to buy into that. And like I said, he jumped on us about our energy, and our pace. Energy on the defensive end, our pace on the offensive end, and he got after us, and it was right. It was right that he did that. It was well deserved because we were playing sloppy and not with a lot of energy. A lot of guys, including myself, had bad body language. Frustrated about the game, and we came in and we fixed it at halftime. Coach talked to us, and we came out and played with a lot of energy, and you see we won a 37-17 run in the third.
Last two, Kyle.
Hey, D. Obviously, a lot of guys picking up the offense tonight. You had 8 shots. That's a little bit less than you obviously usually take. Is that your assertiveness? Is that something Denver's doing to you on defense? What was sort of the balance of how many shots you're able to take tonight?
Guys was making, shots and making the right plays, but I think for me, anytime I caught on the post, they came right on the catch. So it's my job to draw a double team. If I do that, then I did my job and kick it out to our guys. And, the shots I were able to get were, off a pick and roll. Even if I caught it in the middle of the floor, guys was coming to the ball, and I was kicking out to our shooters. But, a lot of people have been talking about my offense and, how this year has been a slow start and everything offensively. But, I'm a two-way player. I don't rely on offense for me to, have a great season. I'm doing everything I can on the defensive end, deflections tonight, block shots, rebounds, and things like that to help the team. So when you're a two-way player, you don't have to rely on one aspect of your game, which is scoring. I can help my team win on the defensive end and make shots when I need to.
Last question, Anthony DeVille.
Hey, D. Coming into a game like tonight against the Nuggets team you faced in the Western Conference Finals last year, do you look at stuff like the rankings, how they change back and forth? You guys are up at 1, and then another day you guys might not be in the first. Second, you guys kind of like building some more material coming into a regular season game against the team you faced in the West Finals.
You said I didn't hear the first part of the question.
Sorry about that. Do you pay attention to the rankings?
Oh, the rankings.
How they kind of switch, go up and down a little bit. Does that fire you up, give you bullets more material coming into a game against a team you faced in the finals, West Finals last year?
Nah, not really. We just want to be a better home team. We're pretty solid on the road.